Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. My name is Eric Kuto. This is You Got the Juice Now. Glad to have you. This is the second Wellness Wednesday that we're conducting, and we're just going to do some Q&As. You can go live with me. We can talk about juicing, what you've been doing to juice. Feel free to comment. I'm going to actually pull up the comment section so I can see. All right, let's see. Top chats. All messages are visible. Cool. All right. Happy I made it this week. I'm happy you made it too. Real happy to have you guys here. I'll make sure I take down everybody's name. But yeah, we got like a good 28 solid minutes. If you guys got some questions, this is a good time for the Q&A. If most of you guys don't know, this is the Nama J2 juicer. This juicer right here is at namawell.com. Namawell.com, and that pretty much goes for about $5.50 at a price point. Normally there's a coupon on site where you could do maybe about 500 flat. But yeah, Nama J2. I got some oranges here. Shoot the questions if you got them. Let's see. Hello, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Who is that? Good to see you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys don't have any questions, I can just give out some tips. We've been going over like the pulp this week, so whenever you juice, let's say I were to take this orange right here and cut it up and juice it and throw it in there. Whenever I throw it in there, the juice is gonna come out this side right here. There's also gonna be some pulp that goes into this side. It's gonna come out like sticky, you know, a little solid. But that fibrous part, once it goes through, you can always pop it in the oven. You can make like a fruit roll-up type situation. You could, like I said earlier in my short video today, you could also do it to where you make something for a pet. You get a bowl like this, put some ice inside, put some peanut butter, put some bananas, you can layer it, put some orange pieces, put that pulp right in there, and you can freeze it, right, with the water. Your animal is gonna be, licking on that or enjoying that for the whole day, keep them busy. So, like I said, you wanna make sure you're looking up what's safe for your animal, what's available for your animal, what is, like grapes, I know dogs can't do grapes. So there we have it. For the new person that just joined in, we're doing Wellness Wednesday. Hey, I'm happy I didn't miss you. I'm happy you're here too, Paulette. Good to see you. Have you ever, let's see, let me scoot up a little bit so I can make sure I see y'all questions. Y'all got the questions rolling in, man. This is dope. Have you ever worked with elderberry? So, I have not juiced an elderberry, but I have tried an elderberry, and I would take elderberry. I do know elderberry is really good. It's full of zinc. And for the males on the channel, zinc is really good for your testosterone levels. It's good if you're working out. It's good to make sure you're fertile, things like that. With elderberry, elderberry is just really good detoxifier, period. Elderberry is awesome. That's why sea moss will come in forms of elderberry a lot. So there you have that. Let's see. I always drink or eat the pulp, and I have what is that? An old blender. It's all good. What you got, so that's the thing about this channel. It's juicing for beginners, so you work on what you got when you have it and what's going on. So never feel guilty about where you are, right? And never feel guilty about what you have. You're good enough. It's good enough what you have. Don't stress it. But yeah, elderberry has been good for those key components. What else you guys got? What other questions we got on the channel? It's good to see y'all here, man. I've been itching to continually do it. This is our first time going live on YouTube. We tried to go live 2 weeks ago on YouTube, and YouTube said we needed 24 hours. So here we are, back again. I know it's been 2 weeks instead of 24 hours, but here we go. Do you make wellness shots? Yes, I do. I always make ginger shots. With the ginger shots, I might put some ginger, some cayenne, some black pepper to absorb it. Besides the black pepper, I might throw some turmeric in there. Ginger shots are hell of amazing. Why? Because the ginger is going to flush the body. That pepper is going to help you absorb it. The turmeric is going to help isolate anything. The ginger is going to get rid of inflammation. But with the shot, you just down it real quick. Your mouth may burn for like 2 or 3 minutes, depending on what you have going on and what you've been up to. But it's so worth the burn. 30 minutes later, you're going to feel your stomach start to feel a little bit lighter. Your body going to start to feel a little bit lighter. And you can feel a little bit more free. Like you can feel a lot more free. So with the wellness shot, there you have it. Let's see what else you guys got going on here. Feel free to, like I said, Q&A time. So we run into Q&A for about another 15 minutes, maybe. Yeah, about another 15 minutes. Throw out whatever you need to. If you have a question about any episode you've seen, you can ask me a question about that. What am I juicing now? So I've been juicing a lot of prunes and honeydew. Prunes and honeydew has been amazing. So I know you guys have been catching the episodes. The honeydew episodes have been pretty dope. The honeydew has been really good to liquefy the prunes. Anytime you guys get any fruits like peaches, plums, anything that's syrupy, you want to get with something that has a lot of water concentration in it. So like your cucumbers, your watermelon, your honeydew, your cantaloupe, things like that. So you always want to have those. Okay, not a problem. Is that, what is that? Channel 88-ish? Okay, channel 88-ish. So if you guys want more kid-friendly things, I'll tell you what, I'm going to write some notes down for today. Kid-friendly juices. All right, so if you guys want to have more kid-friendly juices, we could do that. We did have a blackberry fruit punch for the kids, and we had another one. I know that peaches, apples, plums, and pears are always a great one. Like, let's see, it's Chanel. Oh, okay, I thought it was Channel. My bad, Chanel. I thought it was Channel. But those peaches and plums and pears and apples, always good for a kid drink. You can make that a base of any kid drink, so no worries. Let's see, cabbage and grape. What are the benefits? I saw a video. So I'm big on seeded grapes. Seeded grapes are one of the most astringent next to watermelon and lemon. With dark seeded grapes, if you know what a mono fruit fast is, it's like a fruit fast with only one fruit. And with that one fruit, especially if it's dark grapes, it's going to flush you out. It's going to flush you out quick. It's going to move the body. It's going to get you doing whatever you need to do. If you did, let's say, 72 hours, all grapes, all mono fruit, easy money. It's going to flush that body. It's going to take really good care of you, so nothing to worry about there. When it comes to cabbage, juicing cabbage has some great benefits, especially if you juice it correctly. I had a few people, now this isn't my own opinion, and I'm not no health practitioner, but I've had a few people that said juicing cabbage helps them get rid of like ulcers and different things like that. So you can look into that, but I know that the benefits of cabbage is going to be, especially purple cabbage, is going to be to fight inflammation and boost you. Can you freeze juice, or how long can you do it safely? Can you make it so, let's see, can you freeze juice? You can make it so how I can do it safely. So if you're going to freeze your juice, normally, I'm not a big component of freezing juice. I'm not a big fan of freezing juices, only because when you freeze juices, you're getting something really, really concentrated at that point. Almost like, if you freeze your favorite fruit juice, like, let's say a lemonade. Once it dissolves a little bit, or once it starts to melt a little bit, you're only going to get like a very, very concentrated portion of that. The rest of it is ice. You can freeze the juice if you want, but I would say definitely hold it no longer than 5 to 7 days if you freeze it, because it's now frozen. Don't do it in anything glass, because the glass might have an issue. I don't prefer plastic, but if you're going to do it that way, I understand. And then just make sure that it thaws out all the way. Like, you want to let that thaw out for like 6-7 hours and just let it thaw all the way completely, so you're getting all the juice. If you have to do it that way, it's okay. Freeze your juice. It's okay to do it that way. It's all right. New Orleans, you heard me? Oh, my people in the building. What's down, boy? How y'all doing? Y'all must love the fact that I'm from New Orleans. That's really what's up, man. I see we got, the questions are pouring in. Oh my goodness. Have you tried juicing watermelon with the seeds and rind yet? So I juice watermelon with the seeds. That's a given. With the rind, I'm starting to work on the rind. I know the rind also has a lot of zinc, also has a lot of components to it. So I'm actually on the zinc now. I'm on the watermelon rind now. It doesn't taste the greatest. It isn't as tasty as the red part, but it's cool. I'm good. It's all good. We're straight. You hear me? We good. Let me see. Is it necessary to put juice to make, is lemon necessary to put in juice to make it longer in the refrigerator? It's not necessary, to put lemon in it to make it last longer. If you want to put lemon in, lemon is just going to be that great detoxifier. I wouldn't say lemon is so much as a preserver, because I've had strawberry lemonade in the refrigerator for about 4 days and it still goes bad. So it's really just up to you in that aspect. I think lemon is just a great component for detoxing all around though, honestly. So if you want to put it in there, definitely do it, but don't think it's just going to preserve your juice for you. Paulette, I see you have questions about saving your juice. So, if the freezing is the way, let me know how that goes. Just please make sure you thaw it all the way out. With fresh juices, you're trying to get that freshness. So as soon as you juice it and you drink it, that's the freshest you're going to get. The longer you let it go out, oxidation can hit, which means oxygen is hitting the concoction that you made. You just don't want to run into those problems. That's pretty much it. Can you do a video on making infused honey? Oh my goodness, when you say infused with what? I need you to comment and tell me infused with what? And if it's what I think it is, we might have to talk. But if you mean infused honey, we have to get you to somebody else who can do it, or I'll make a small video on it. But I'm not, a proponent of that. Let's see. Infused honey with ginger or turmeric? Yeah, let's see. I probably could be able to make that. Oh, make that work. That's not a problem. What do you put into your ginger shots? I appreciate you for that question, Paulette. In my ginger shots, I pretty much put ginger, turmeric, black pepper, cayenne, lemon. Those 5 things. Turmeric, cayenne, lemon, ginger. I'm missing one. Hold on. Black pepper, cayenne, ginger, lemon, turmeric. That right there set it off every time. It's gonna make your chest melt a little bit because that's ginger and cayenne, and that's one hell of a fire. But I promise you, all worth it. All worth it. One wellness shot a day for about 2 to 3 weeks, man, you're gonna feel amazing. You are going to feel amazing. You feel me? So there you have that. Feel free to continue to let the questions roll in. I see that we got a few more people in here, so I appreciate you guys for joining. My name is Eric Kuto, the Juice Man. Welcome to You Got the Juice Now. If you have any questions, you could join in with the rest of the gang. I think we've done like 30 questions so far, so it's pretty dope that people are constantly rolling in. I appreciate that. It's on. I love that heat. Oh, you like the heat? Man, that heat be burning sometimes. It's hard to deal with that. So when dealing with something like that, just take y'all time. Everybody don't have to be like Paulette and love the heat. Just take your time. Because I done took ginger shots. I done gave ginger shots, and it ain't always the best. Let's see. So what batch juicing can I continue to make 7 days worth, or should I knock it down to like 4? If you're gonna batch juice make, like if you're making constant juice or bulk juicing, I like to call it. If you're gonna bulk juice, I would go for 3 days. 3 days at the most. Because if you smell that juice, by the time you get to day 4, and it has some acidity to it, like a soda, it's bad. It's not good for you no more. So you kind of want to watch that. Be really, really careful with that. If you're gonna freeze it, like I said, 5 to 7 days, it don't really matter what you juice, just make sure you freeze it wholeheartedly in something that won't combust. If you freeze it in the glass, it might work, but you just don't want to risk the chance of it combusting, especially if you use hot water on the glass and it's frozen, that'll combust. So consider that. Let's see. It's on. I love the heat. With the winter coming, can you make more videos on keeping us from getting sick? Okay, so health, we'll do health vids on sick winter. Okay. I mean, the wellness shots are definitely going to do it for you every time. The wellness shots are going to do it. That ginger, lemon, turmeric, cayenne, and ginger, lemon, turmeric, cayenne, and what am I missing? Hold up. Black pepper for the absorption. That's going to help every time. I just want you to get in a rotation where you juicing those same ginger shots, because that's going to help. If you guys noticed in the ginger video I had, you could see my reaction when I made that concoction, and my face went crazy. I tried to hold it on camera, but it just didn't work as great. But it's all good. In addition to that, I had a few episodes where I was under the weather. You could hear it in my voice. I wasn't feeling the greatest. You could hear me try to, sniffle and sneeze and all these things and try to get around it. And eventually it just came out, right? Even with that, I took a ginger shot every day, right? I was making sure I was juicing. And eventually, I think it's maybe 4 or 5 days, my body turned around quick. So those wellness shots are gonna be your key. If you're looking for something to stay right in the winter, wellness shot. With a good juice for liver detox. I think we talked about this. I'm not sure if I talked to you specifically, Paulette, but grapefruits and cold press olive oil. You wanna do maybe 2 tablespoons, and juice you about 4 or 5 grapefruits. First thing in the morning. Don't do anything else. You get up, you yawn, you talk to God, because God is the greatest. After you do that, don't even brush your teeth. Go ahead and juice that real quick. Take that in. You're not gonna like the way it tastes, but it's gonna flush that liver. Give it about an hour. You should be using the restroom. And then after that, you can go ahead and brush your teeth, get your life together. But that's what you're doing for that liver, okay? Remember, the liver can regenerate too. So dandelion root will always be great. Milk thistle for the liver. I was talking about being poisoned. My liver was one of the places that was affected, and milk thistle was something I constantly took. Every time I took milk thistle, I was following up with like bentonite clay and charcoal to pull the mold out, but it was really, really amazing, and it made a big difference, okay? Milk thistle, remember that. Have you been on a juice fast or cleanse? So yes, when I was poisoned with the mold, I fasted 5 days, only water. Craziest thing in my life. By day 4, I was dreaming about Walmart aisle 5, you know what I'm saying, thinking about food. But I did it because I felt like my life was on the line. I did it because, you know, I didn't see a way out of the mold. And to be honest with you, during that time, my stomach was jacked up. There was nothing I could eat that didn't make me feel nauseous, that didn't make me feel groggy. I fasted for those 5 days and my stomach did a whole reset. I was able to eat pancakes. I was able to eat whatever. So yes, did that. As far as a juice fast, I did a juice fast maybe about 2 weeks ago when you saw me having that on the episodes where I was a little snuffy, you know, a little stuffy. I did a juice fast. I was juicing. I was doing the ginger shots for sure, but I was also doing what it was. I think watermelon, seeded watermelon for a while with some ginger in it, maybe a little basil. Also the pear, plum, pineapple. I did that a while too. Remember that, especially when you eat meat, pineapple is a good way to go. Pineapple is very, very acidic, so it's gonna melt some of that down and help that digestion out. Pineapple and cucumber, always good for a detox of the colon. Always good, so keep that in mind. How do you feel that your channel is growing by the thousands? To be honest with you, there are some days that I'm self-conscious about the material I put out. I wanna make sure that I'm putting out great material. I'm looking to revamp my channel. The fact that it's grown by the thousands so quickly, I'm very, very grateful for it. I read the comments, the positive and the negative ones. I do my best to give light more to the positive ones, but I do see the negative ones. And I just do my best to stay on topic, tell you guys what's good for health. I do want to make you laugh because I don't want it to be such a serious channel. I want you to feel good. I mean, I'm doing this so I can feel good and feel better. And I'm doing it from my heart, you feel me? So I just taking my time and doing the channel as best as I could with as much integrity as I can. And the fact that it's growing so fast, I'm just appreciative, you know? So I want to make sure I stay consistent, but those are the biggest things. Shout out to the people that's helping me. I appreciate y'all. What else we got? Did I catch up to every question? Because y'all was pouring them in. Oh my goodness. Pineapple and cucumber? Yes, listen, pineapple and cucumber, that is the wave. That is the way to go. The pineapple and cucumber, man, it's just something about it that's just on another world. First of all, cucumber by itself doesn't always taste the greatest. When I have to drink cucumber by itself, I am angry. Because, dog, it tastes so wild. Like, what? But it's like a bland taste, and you get tired of it. But at the end of the day, it's the most alkalizing thing you could put in your body, right? So you got to deal with it. When you mix that pineapple in there, that sweet pineapple, you could feel it. It's gonna feel good. It's gonna taste good. You ain't gotta force yourself to drink it. And then, like I said, the colon is flushing it out. A lot of African Americans struggle with colon problems in the U.S. and in different places. So that colon juice, man, make sure you drink it. If you want to throw some ginger in there, it's always the way to go. It's amazing. Let's see what else we got. I appreciate you for your knowledge and willing to help others. I appreciate you guys for showing up. It's just awesome. Like on my Instagram live, I had 2 people and I did a whole hour. We're gonna do 30 minutes today, but I did a whole hour with 2 people. I've seen we've had 11 plus, 13 plus people. So it's just awesome that you guys are showing up. As the channel continues to grow and as I stay consistent with Wellness Wednesday, we'll see more people get in here and I'll just do my best to always answer your questions to the best of my ability. If I ain't got the answer, I might know somebody, or I'll do my best to tell you what I know, but I'm proud of y'all, man. Y'all being here. Shout out to you, because you could be watching Netflix. You're probably watching Netflix right now anyway, but you could be watching Netflix. You could be doing anything, so shout out to y'all. Let me see. Ranging one, okay. What other things you want to do with your channel? At some point, you know, I talk about my nonprofit a lot, musictothemind.org, and, you know, we are in a position where we're growing. I'm learning about nonprofits. I go into the community and help a lot of people, myself and the others that, you know, are with me and helping. But my goal is for the channel to be a place where you can see good things happen for like other people in the world through my nonprofit. My goal is for you to know about juicing. And then my last goal for my channel is for once my channel hits a certain amount of followers, I want to be able to share my art with you guys. I'm a poet, I'm a musician, and I do an awesome job. And I want to make sure the time is right as I expose myself more. I know a lot of people comment about getting to know Eric. Who is Eric? Who is the Juice Man? You know, I've been through a few things, but it's more so about, you know, doing it right. I want to make sure you guys know I'm here for you holistically, health-wise. Cool. Once we, you know, build that foundation over months and years, let's build the next foundation, which is showing you that I care about people. Like, I'm here to serve, period. Once we serve people and you keep seeing good things happen, after that, then I can show you my art. Or maybe I can show you my art, you know, through the process. There are episodes where you have some of my songs in the episodes because I produce, write, and do all of my own songs. I'm pretty much like J. Cole, exactly like him. That's one of my mentors. Not personally, yeah, it's coming. What up, J. Cole? But yeah, that's the plan for the channel. So hopefully you guys are with that. You on board? Put your seatbelt in and let's lock in. Let's see. How many days for a juice fast? Love your channel. Appreciate your honesty. God bless. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Once again, I thank you for being here. But for a juice fast, 3 to 4 days. If you want to do 5 because you're a trooper, just make sure you got a dietitian with you. I am not a health professional. You know, what you do, you are watching yourself. So make sure you take care of yourself, okay? Please. But I would do 4 or 5 days. If you could do 3, just do 3 because it's hard not to eat food. Man, you know how good food be sometimes. I'm from New Orleans, baby. You heard me? Man, them shrimp, them lobsters, them steakums, man, what? It's difficult. Food tastes so good sometimes. And when you're depressed or you're going through things, you know how easy it is to grab a food that you're not supposed to have, a burger or something. Chemically, that does mess with you, but you know, for that release, life is hard. Life is hard, so I get it. But if you could do 3 days no food, maybe some coconut water and juices, you'll be fine. Make sure you praying too, praying and asking for intention with God, because you gotta. If you're gonna fast, man, talk to God, man. He just want to hear from you. That's all. I will be getting my book tonight. I can't wait to read your story and continue with Juice. Oh man, ebook on sale. I appreciate the segue. Ebook on sale, baby. See, they talk that talk, but guess what? You said the ebook, so I'ma say it. You got the juice now, the ebook. It's a pay hip link. Go to any one of my videos. It'll say get your ebook here. I appreciate you for copying the ebook. There is about 15 to 18 recipes. Aside from those 15 to 18 recipes in the ebook, you get an understanding about yourself, forgiveness. You get some affirmations. You get my story, how to store your juices. You get a tier level of juicers from all the way from $500 to about $50, and you can see which ones you could pick. So get that book, man. It's only I believe it's $30 now. In time, it'll probably grow to 40. The hard copy, I think it's 40, and in time it'll go to 50, just because in today's world, you got to cover the overhead. We want to make sure we don't go broke, trying to make sure, you know. So there we go. It's honestly inspiring to see a black man care about his health. I appreciate that. I think, you know, in the black community, so many things are taboo. Health, therapy, mental health, you know. I run a mental health nonprofit, and those go hand in hand. If you're not eating the right foods, your mind will get polluted. If you're not meditating, your mind gonna get polluted. If you're constantly worrying, your mind will get polluted. How do you deal with worry? You meditate. How do you deal with, you know, things that are troubling you? You talk to people. Therapy. Your best friend could be a therapist, but eventually they're gonna get tired of you. So get you some insurance and go see a therapist. You know, like, it's unfortunate, but if you could talk to somebody, there are suicide prevention lines, everything. Just talk to somebody. Somebody, if they don't want to hear it, find somebody who will listen. Because sometimes it makes the difference between someone taking their life and someone not. And I mean that with all my mind, body, and soul. Amen. That's what I like to hear. I'm about God and his business. Man, if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here. So God has to lead my channel, you know. Oh, that's crazy. We getting into a whole spiel about God. I have went to church since I've been where I'm at right now. I have been to church every Sunday, haven't missed. And that pastor is amazing. He's a very strong pastor. I enjoy him. I will say that God is the head of my life. Without saying incongruent to that or have some congruency with that, I don't take myself like uber serious as a Christian. Like, you know how you have so many taboo things in the church where people will speak about what you're wearing or speak about your thought patterns. I'm not going to judge anybody. I know the race and walk that I've been on, and I'm continuing to walk. I've been a sinner. I am a sinner. There are things I do imperfectly. There are things I do to upset God, and God still forgives me. So I love God. I appreciate where God is leading me. I appreciate church. If you don't know God, I would just say get to know him. Just talk. All you got to do is talk, and God will listen. He may not say anything back, but you might get a dream. You might get a random encounter with some stranger at Starbucks. It's just some type of way God is going to reach out to you to let you know, hey, I hear you. I love you. I'm with you. I've been, you know, through my trials and tribulations my entire life. And, you know, this time in my life is no different. I'm plagued with my own choices and things like that. And I talk to God constantly. I cry to God. Hey, I be having tears in my eyes. I'm not afraid to tell you, look, I be crying, baby. You hear me? People get tired of hearing me cry. God don't, you understand? And I let God hear my cries, my wants, my desires, and I let God lead my life. And I do my best to make the best decisions. And even when I don't, God leads that. He'll be like, all right, you might not have listened to this, but you did do this. So, you know what I'm saying? God will give you brownie points. God will love you unconditionally when no one will. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want get too far off. But if y'all willing to go down that road, I can talk about God all day, Jesus Christ all day. Look at my shirt. My shirt says just God. You understand? Like, it's real out here. It's really real out here. I done got saved from being poisoned. I done got saved from traumatic situations with family. Like, it's so real out here. So I'm just, man, it's a blessing. So y'all continue to ask more questions. We got about 4 minutes, but continue to ask questions. But if we could talk about God all day, I could do this day, night, midday, whatever. I'm right there with you on that. Amen. Jesus is the answer. Amen. What made you want to make a YouTube channel? First of all, Jesus and God. Amen, for sure. I made the channel because, man, I was struggling in Atlanta, right? And I had already wrote a juicing book. My homie hit me up like, hey, bro, you've been killing it with the juicing. Why you just don't write a book? And I was like, you're right. I don't know why I don't write a book. So I put together a book real quick. And then from there, I was talking to my mentor, Will. He runs his own YouTube channel. That was the guy I was asking you guys about if you want to do a course learning YouTube. And if you still want to learn about YouTube, just ping me. It's no problem. But short story sweet. I just was talking to him like, hey, bro, I don't know what's going on in life right now. I don't know what I'm going to do about finances. And he was like, have you ever tried YouTube? And I told him, I don't know what to do on YouTube. I used to try to rap. I used to try to do my poetry. I used to try to do so much. And he was like, well, what are you doing? What are you doing in life right now? And I told him, I run a nonprofit. He was like, that might work, but what else do you do? And I said, well, I juice. I teach people how to juice. I talk about health. He was like, that's it. I want you to make a juicing channel. I want you to stay consistent. And I want you to tell your story. And from there, it just took off. You know what I'm saying? And I was very astounded to see 8,000, almost 9,000 people now subscribe to my channel, and that I reached almost 175,000 people with one video and other videos. I didn't think that many people gave a care about what I had to say. I didn't think that many people wanted to know what was going on with juicing or health. So it's awesome to see that. I'm excited to see where it grows to. And God willing, I'm excited to stay consistent for y'all enough to see the channel turn into one of the most beautiful things I've ever done with my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got me getting sentimental, but I mean, for real, like, I'm excited to see where it goes. So let's just see. I see we still got 10 people in it. What else we got? Do I cook? Man, that's a crazy good question. That's a really good question. We got 2 minutes. I'm going to take up the whole 2 minutes of this question, then we got to go. But I do cook. I love to cook. This is a cooking house. Man, I could chef it up for you if you need. So the plan is to keep doing the juicing, right? Keep giving you recipes. But eventually we might do some vegan and alkaline recipes so you can, stay on the channel. We don't get bored. We feel like we're all participating. So yes, I do cook. I love to cook. I'm from the Namawell, baby. You know it's in my arsenal. I used to eat a lot of shrimp and like fish and stuff. I still do consume fish and shrimp from time to time. But I slowed it down. But yeah, definitely love to cook. So you guys just stay tuned, because You Got the Juice now will definitely turn into You Got the Kitchen now, or whatever we decide to call it. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be dope. But yeah, we got 1 more minute. So, I mean, if you guys got another question, I said I was going to take up the whole 2 minutes, but I kind of talk fast, especially when, I got the spotlight of all y'all on here with me. You know what I'm talking about? So what else you say? He said, peace and blessings. Love the channel and the content. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys for making a Wellness Wednesday, man. This is my first on YouTube, my second Wellness Wednesday altogether. It's going to be dope to post some of this content for the channel. And you guys have been a blessing, man. Like I said, mental health, I'm always big on that. Should we use a message juicer? So yes, let's see. So cold pressed juicers are always the way I go, period. Cold pressed juicers, beautiful. It just helps with so much, but you also want to make sure your juicer is able to handle ginger and turmeric. Every juicer can't do that. Pineapple can't do it. Leafy greens. So that's why I chose the Namawell, because it's the most all around. And with that, let's see. I've been juicing on and off, but after coming to your videos, you inspired me to juice more often. I'm glad. I try to juice 5 times a week. I'm not always successful, but just keep doing what you're doing. You're making a great progress, And I'm glad that I can inspire you. That means the world. So I appreciate you guys. It's been a dope Wellness Wednesday. I'm looking forward to 2 weeks from now. We're going live every 2 weeks so we can build it up, tell you people about it. And as we build it up, we'll do it once every week, especially as I get, my outside affairs outside of YouTube in order. We'll build it. So you guys have been wonderful. My name is Eric Kuto, the Juice Man. I'm from the Namawell. You heard me. This is You Got the Juice Now. Remember our nonprofit, musictothemind.org. We help families. We help children in distress. We teach emotional intelligence, how to overcome your emotions, how to, work with different things in a trauma situation. And then You Got the Juice Now. The You Got the Juice Now book, ebook, still on sale. Make sure you go to the, make sure you go to PayHip. It's in any one of my videos. Purchase the ebook. You can do a physical copy or ebook copy. And that's it, man. I appreciate you guys for saying thank you. That's good manners, you heard me. And we out. Y'all have a good one, man. We done with that. Y'all was real fun. Real fun.